Merry Christmas, everyone. My name's Abby, and I'm here. I can't remember why.
What time is it?
It's 2:47 a.m.
This is our very longest day ever of
What
filming.
were you even doing? Oh, I know.
Dunno.
It's Boxing Day, and you have been given a ukulele for Christmas.
It feels like it could be Boxing Day.
Yeah. Where do you start? What do you do? You don't know anything about ukuleles. We got you.
Yeah.
So, you might not even know what size of ukulele you've been given. There are 4. This is probably what you've been given.
I'm just letting this run for a little bit.
This is a soprano ukulele. This is probably what you've been given. Kevin McGee will get me a concert. I called you that earlier and you didn't know.
We've done all the sizes. What are you doing? Give it back here.
So it's Boxing Day, probably, and you have been given a ukulele for Christmas. Where do you start? What do you do? We have got your back.
The question is, do you know what size you've been given? So you've been given a ukulele for Christmas. What are you going to do with it? So we're going to go through just a couple of things. First things you should do. Very first thing you should do is tune your ukulele.
Hopefully you've got a tuner. If you haven't, you can download apps on your phone.
Can download an app on your phone. They're actually really good. They're just not good in noisy environments. But hopefully whoever gave you a ukulele watched our video and thought, I know what's a good idea. Get them a tuner as well.
Alternatively, you might have perfect pitch and you might be able to tune it by ear.
That is very true. But if not, look on your phone, download. There's free apps on the App Store. All sorts of things. So first thing is tune it up, and you've got 4 strings, being 1, 2, 3, 4. I find it quite hard because people label them 1, 2, 3, 4, but when you tune, you tend to tune G, C, E, A. So you go back that way.
Unless someone's bought you a
confusing.
baritone, and then you won't have those same strings.
Stop confusing everyone. So this string here, string nearest to you is the G string, and let's just put it out of tune. Let's go down. So at the minute it's saying F sharp, it is wrong. It is out of tune. First string there needs to be G, nearest string to you. So we just turn the tuning peg until we get to a G, and then on this particular tuner we wait until it's green in the middle, and only green, no red lines there, no yellow lines. Let's go up a little bit, and we're in tune. Do that for each of the strings, and your strings are G, C, E, and A.
You always want to tune up. So if your ukulele is out of tune and it doesn't want to twist up, twist it down and then tune up to it.
Yeah, so come down lower and then go back up, because if you tune up, the tension stays in the strings. Perfect. So you're going to tune your ukulele. Other thing, every time you pick it up to play it, give it a tune.
When it's brand new, it will not stay in tune very easily. So don't worry, It's perfectly normal. The strings just need to settle and they will take a little while. Also, you want to keep it in the same temperature. So don't leave it in the car. You don't want to leave it in either really cold or really hot areas.
Oh, you're giving good advice
Thank
these
you.
days, aren't you? You have learnt.
Almost like I know what I'm talking about.
So right, we've tuned up our instrument. We'll get rid of the tuner. We'll give
take
it to
that.
Abby. A couple of things that you want to do. One of the first things you want to do, everybody wants to play their first chords and things like that. I'm going to teach you your first chord that I think you should play, but also a few little tricks you can do so you can start straight off and you can play something that kind of people will go, oh, they can play straight away. First 5 minutes picking the instrument up. So you're going to play a C chord. Now, normally you would play this with your 3rd finger, and you'd play it on the 3rd fret. So these are frets. These little markers, these little lines, going across down here, little metal lines, are your frets. When we say play the 3rd fret, you're counting up from here, 1, 2, 3, and I want you to play the 3rd fret, and then these strings open, so not pressing anything down at all, and you should have C chord. Now, C chord's one of the easiest chords to learn first. I'm going to say, for this little exercise of playing around and learning something straight away that will impress people, don't use your 3rd finger necessarily on there. Maybe start with your 1st finger playing the C chord. And what you can do is you can move it around a little bit. Some notes will work, some won't. So if you go, sounds a bit horrible, don't want that one. So you have to learn which ones work. So the 3rd fret works, the 5th fret works, the 7th fret works, and then the 10th fret works really well. So if you move that between 3rd, 5th, 7th, 10th.
That's nice.
Yeah, you can kind of...
What if they've been given plectrums? Ignore those?
Why? Why? Why would you bring up plectrums right now?
Because you're just straight into strumming and picking, and people don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but this is just a...
Okay.
Why? What is wrong with you? Did I say mention plectrums? Just trying to make this nice and simple for people out there. If you've been given plectrums, put them in the bin. Throw them out. You don't need a plectrum.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Ridiculous.
That's where I was going with that.
It's very late. It's very late. We're all very tired. Bongo Boy he's fuming. He wanted to go home 3 hours ago, and we've chained him.
3? He wanted to go home at 5.
We've chained him to his camera. He can't get out.
My contact is getting a bit dry.
Play around 3rd, 5th, 7th, 10th fret, but even just 3rd, 5th, 7th, you can get some nice. Doesn't matter how you strum it. You can just pick strings. You can play all of them. You can play them like that. You can play them with your thumb. You could just play.
And I would say your immediate thing that you'll want to do is play over the hole. You don't want to do that. You want to play up closer to the neck.
That is true, yeah. You want to strum. See, on this one, it's really nice. It's got a little guard there, but that's actually where you should be strumming. So your fingers hit that. Learning how to strum, use the back of your nails. So you can use your nail like that. Bongo Boy can actually get that there. You can use your thumb, and you can use the soft part of your thumb or your nail. Different kind of strums. The main thing is just to start strumming and start playing. This is real, like, first 5-minute stuff. This isn't, to teach you how to get into this. Buy a book for that. Hopefully whoever bought you this, bought you the tuner, bought you a book. I'm just saying, first thing to do, pick your instrument up, get it in tune, and play around with that first string. Anything you like. You can use multiple fingers.
You sound like a professional on the first day.
To be honest, if you're not playing chords and you just want to pick that string there, and you concentrate on that 3rd, 5th, 7th, 10th.
You've never taught me to do this, and I could have been looking quite profesh.
Do you want to try it? 3rd, 5th, 7th, 10th. See, straight away. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's my tip of what to do as soon as you get your ukulele. First things that you should try. Other things to do when you get it. So you've got your tuner, you've got your ukulele. Find somewhere for it to live. Because Paul's tip is if you put it away in your case, you'll never play it, and he's absolutely right. You can get little stands for around about $4.99. Little wooden stands like this. They are brilliant. Whoops. They come apart like that. They slot together.
This one comes from Gear for Music, which you can Google.
Pop the ukulele in there.
And it just sits on the floor.
Sits on there. Like that. Sits on there. Beautiful. You can get wall hangers. We've got some there. We have one here. Bongo Boy got that. Hang it on your wall. Great. Find somewhere for it to live. Doesn't have to be anything extravagant as these. But
that's a $4.99 stand.
It is a $4.99. I think the wall hanger was about £4 as well. But yeah, find somewhere that's going to live. I've got one on a shelf at home, just next to the sofa. And then you're always going to pick it up and play. Any tips from you?
I've given quite a few.
Have you? What were they?
Don't leave it in extreme temperatures.
Oh yeah, you have. Yeah, you're very good.
Don't strum near the hole.
Well done.
Thank you. Tune up.
Good tips. Yeah. yeah, first things, really, the other thing is enjoy your ukulele. You know, play it as often as you can. If your fingers get a bit sore, then give them a rest. Don't try and force your way through the pain barrier. As soon as they start getting sore, stop playing for that day, come back to it the next day. In about 5 days, they're not going to be sore at all. You will have lost all feeling in your fingers forever.
You will have lost your fingerprints.
Yeah, you'll have no fingerprints. Yeah, perfect. Great. Commit a crime.
With that hand.
No feeling in your hand anymore. Great stuff.
Well, we hope that's been informative and useful. Have you just got a ukulele? Comment below. Let us know how you're getting on. If you've got any questions, let us know. There's loads of tutorials on YouTube. We've got some that, to be honest, are kind of crazy, but there's loads of decent ones.
There's loads of good ones on there too. And but really enjoy your new ukulele. And biggest tip of all, watch all of our videos.
Yes.
Because you will get really good if you watch us.
Compared to us.
Yeah. And comment. Put something in the comments. Tell us that you've got your new ukulele.
I literally just
Did you say that?
This.
Do you know, I don't hear you anymore. I don't hear you anymore. It just goes through me. What did you say?
I said, have you just got a ukulele? Pop it in the comments. Let us know how you're getting on. If you've got any questions, let us know.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, tell us what you've got. What type of ukulele you've got. Tell us the size, because Abby's all into the sizes of ukulele.
Just think it's interesting.
And, watch our videos. Let us know how you're getting on. And like, subscribe.
And ring the bell.
It's 3 a.m. It's weird. These videos are getting worse and worse. When is this advent calendar finishing? Because are we going to make it to the 24th? You going home? Yeah. Bye. I mean, you know there's no exit out through that door, right?
I thought my phone was in there, but actually it's not. It's
that's just a dead end.
Great.
Yeah. See you next time.
Peace
Bye-bye
out.
now.
AG down.
Bongo Boy's still tethered to his camera. I'm off. See you, Bongo Boy. Sleep well.